My dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Taurus and it's for January 2024. I hope you'll enjoy it, my dear viewers. I hope you had a wonderful, happy new year. Prepare for a wonderful new year. I'm doing this still in the mid of December. I'm hoping that you do have a wonderful, happy, safe new year. Welcome, everyone. My dear viewers, I want you to know, my dear Taurus, those of you who have Taurus or those who don't, I want you to be aware that this coffee cup is for everything, about everything you need to know. Every sector of your life that needs attention from the guardian angels, you are going to be guided as to what's coming and what's happening. I also want you to know that I meditate prior to doing, if you're new to the coffee cup reading, I meditate prior to this coffee cup, and I'm given information which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that, and let us begin. Your cup is beautiful, absolutely incredible. Wow. Bizarre. Incredible. Strangest things I see, and I wonder how they get formed. These formations are amazing. Okay, my dear viewers, let's begin with the first thing I see here. But just I need to put my glasses so I can see it more deeper. I know it's to do with something like it shows two things. Okay, so it's really strange because it's showing first something about your health or your way of eating, food, your daily life, daily food, not one thing that you're eating, just sort of like what you're eating altogether. It looks to me like you're destined for a beautiful life and a beautiful future. And it's like they're showing me that to sustain a healthy life, you need to know what is missing, what nutrition is missing. Maybe you're eating something so much of, right? And you're missing out on other things that are important. So it's very important that you check to see, like, have a look at your diet and see what is missing. So, my dear viewers, as I was saying, all you need to do is pay a little bit of attention to the way you're eating, and promoting sort of foods that are really healthy is going to help you big time. And also, most important, incorporating exercise, even if it's just a little bit of walking, that is going to help you big time. Walking, resting, and also being shown here, resting and recuperating, like taking breaks. I feel like maybe what I'm shown here, it's like your body is tired, or maybe it's overtired. It's reached to a level where it's a little bit things have been happening too much and you've been on the go, maybe you haven't stopped. So it's really essential, and there's a fundamental need to take a break. That's what I'm trying to say. It is so important for you to continue on and to heal whatever is not working well. I do see that you are a very caring and nurturing person, even if you haven't had children. Those of you who haven't had children, and you might say, but I haven't had kids. But the thing is, I see a very nurturing energy within you. Your personality is very magnetic. But when you get unstable or unhappy, you can become sort of very insecure, and that insecurity sometimes can become detrimental to your health. So really, when you're upset or something's wrong and you don't want to eat, or you eat anything, you don't care about what you eat, that could be playing a big role. Now, another factor, a very important factor that seems to be shown here, I feel like some boundaries are needed to be set. You need to set some boundaries. Truly, I feel like you've let something go for too long, and there's someone that expects something of you, like they've got expectations. So trying to set some boundaries, healthy boundaries, is going to help big time. I also feel like you are going to be healing from feeling unworthy or any kind of lack of confidence. Self-worth, self-value is highlighting. It's getting higher. You're elevating. Now, that could be because you're finally getting to realize how much you've done, how far you've gone. And I feel like you've been set free from something or someone. Freedom. I see a horse here. Those of you who are born the Chinese year of the horse, this is really important for you to pay attention. Water is also needed. Those of you who are born the Chinese year of the horse need to drink water, replenish slowly. Resistance. I also see there's some sort of resistance. You're guarded. You're guarding. You're blocking yourself from something, and all this is happening for a reason. You are defending yourself. And if you're wondering why am I like this, or people are questioning why you like that, you're trying to defend yourself. You feel already within you like you've been wounded maybe from the past, so you've closed off and you don't want to risk. You don't want to take on any risks, and that's what's showing, that resistance, that defensive part of you, that even pride sometimes might be seen as though you've got pride, but it's really you are defending yourself from being wounded. There's that defense there. I do also see that there is someone here that is quite, what's the word? Someone that you might be torn about, actually. I did see this, this being torn between two paths. You know what's shocking? When I first saw your cup, I saw this and I thought, how on earth would this form if you turn the cup upside down or swirl it? How will this bridge, how on earth would this kind of bridge form? The formations are miracles sometimes. But today, now that I'm seeing it, I'm understanding it. You are in between two lives. You are in between two places or between two people. You are torn between whether you should be here or two places. It could be two places, two cities, two countries, two lifestyles. And you don't know. You don't know. Where will you end up? You wonder, will I be here? Will I move to the next one? There's two of them. There's two lifestyles or two homes or two people, two paths, and you're torn. And believe it or not, as you are torn, this bridge, the formation of this bridge was done deliberately to show that there will be a path that's going to open up and you'll know exactly where to go, which path you end up with, to which, well, if it's a person, to which person you are going to be with, or if it's a place, a country or a city, you'll know exactly where you're going to end up. But I also feel like there's going to be end of problems. Problems are coming to an end once this bridge is established, but you do need to be a little bit patient. A little bit patience before this happens. Just a little bit. Okay, elements. Okay, everything. I'm just trying to wonder what this is. Yeah, elements are falling into place. I just wanted to see here. Yes, there are two paths. One is the longest one and one is temporary. It's going to come to an end. So that is wonderful. You are finally going to reach to the other part. You are going to know which path you're taking. And all your attention is going to be set there and you are going to be very happy. All the elements will fall into place for you. Everything will be doing well. It's going to be excellent time. There is, however, and you are on the defensive side about this particular subject that I'm going to talk about, there is one more challenge. Maybe this is the finale. Actually, it is the finale. The final challenge, and then the bridge is formed and you can cross over and know exactly where you're going to live, which area you're going to live, where you're going to go. One more challenge. And I feel like this challenge is going to come to an end. It will finally come to an end. And I also see that you've been through so much until you've reached here. Even reaching here, you've done so much. So, and also I'm seeing like within your heart, there's some sort of need to forgive. There's anger. There is maybe a resentment, but you're forgiving. Now, to forgive, and around the forgiveness, right around this area that you're holding in your heart, there is a passing. Somebody could be passing on. Somebody could be leaving your life. You're saying farewell to someone. And it's because of that passing, that farewell that they're leaving, you're finally able to heal, and the resentment is gone, and then there is forgiveness and then healing. It's unbelievable. And yes, there is a coffin, so there could be somebody passing. Somebody's lying on their back and there is a passing. There's that passing, meaning the end of the life of someone. So somebody is passing away. So there's going to be an end of an era. You're leaving it behind you, even though there is a little bit of pain, but not that much as you expected. There's renewal, growth, and the bridge is there for you to move forward. The grieving of the loss is going to be just such a short time. You'll be amazed. It won't be a long time. It's really, you're grieving. There's emotional loss, but then you're moving forward. You're going to be experiencing major changes, a lot of changes, dramatic changes. The process of change begins, and you are going to be loving the energy that comes afterwards. There's attention to health again. And this matter now, what I'm seeing, the attention to your health is connected to your nerves, maybe to your bones or muscles. It's that kind of a problem. It could be nerves. Maybe you've been on edge for so long, or maybe grieving the loss of this person that you were sort of dealing with, or on edge with, or torn between that situation. For many, it does look like an end of a relationship, end of marriage. For some, it's just end of someone dear. Let's put it that way. Someone dear. For others, there could be disappointment in love also. So there could be somebody leaving and there's disappointment in love. But you are limitless. You're so strong. You are so powerful. You can do anything that you choose to. And you will get to see that part of yourself once this chapter, this saga is done, once it's over. But I was just overwhelmed at the amount of information that was lying between these two paths. Just miraculous, absolutely miraculous. This was like unbelievable, uncanny, unbelievable. What can I say? I'm just shocked and in awe of what's happening here. Absolutely. Okay, so I'll move on to the next level, and I'm seeing that your effort is going to, sorry, I'm just moving a little bit, itching a little bit my hand. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of your effort is going to be rewarded. Major effort that you've put into so much is going to be recognized and rewarded, and new paths are opening for you. The path to success, spiritual partnership coming, action is taken. I'm seeing you being able to do things that you weren't able to do. It's like freedom. You can go, you can come, you can do whatever you want, you can plan. It's as though somebody was holding you down, and now everything is, and happiness at home, like peace at home. There's peace. My TP was, bear with me. Just fixing my glasses. Okay. Okay, sometimes my hair bangs come into the glasses. Okay. So what was I saying? Domestic harmony. That's what I was saying. Inside your home, harmony, peace, home, peace. It's like somebody was there, and maybe they were loud, or they were troubled, maybe, or they were in pain, maybe. But somebody's going. And that going of that person is amazing. It's a happy ending. It's not a bad ending, a very happy ending. And harmony. I see harmony. And I see the magician there. Like this amazing magician, angel magician. It's not just an angel. It's like they've got power in their hands. And it's like they're holding their hands. And there's one of them is holding a mirror and showing you like a little bit of a glimpse of what's going to come. And what's going to come are 3 paths, 1, 2, 3, 3 enormous, incredible paths that are opening up for you. Just miraculous. Bear with me, my dear viewers. I'll just drink some water. Okay. So as I was saying, these incredible 3 chapters or 3 passages, one of which is I feel like one of them, it looks to me like there's a lot of strategy that you've put in, or plans, or if you plan something, there's strategy, how to plan, how to increase, how to build something together with someone, or you've planted some sort of a seed and some sort of strategy. The other path is what's opening the second path, and it's a big one. It's the biggest out of both of these. Looks to me some news is coming your way. This news is about revelation of some truth, and you are going to be really happy with this news that's coming. It's going to give you the go-ahead, like the architect is waiting to get their plans approved to build a house, to build a building. That's what it looks like. News are coming and you're ready to start building, start whatever it is that you've been waiting to do, whether it's traveling or establishing something in your home, starting a renovation, starting a swimming pool, doing something, whatever it is, it's happening. It could be to do with structure. There is a possibility. But the choices are endless for many of you. So they're showing me different kind of choices. Some of you, your judgment is clouded. You don't know whether to have this or that. And you're torn between situations. There are going to be clarity. But you need to be very careful because there is a risky venture shown here. So that it doesn't fail, you've got to be very careful. The third one also is another option. It looks to me that third one also is bringing a lot of happiness to family. Success and happiness to family. All of these three together united are bringing a lot of success and a lot of happiness to whole family. Rejoicing. I'm seeing people rejoicing, holding glasses and cheering and celebrating, very happy at the outcome of whatever it is. Some outcome that is so amazing, so magnificent. So wow, celebrations. Some of you could be, it could be the beginning of a start of a great relationship. Some of you could be ending situations that were lingering. Some of you might be healing. Some of you might be saying goodbye to someone who was in pain and they're passing on. And you could be celebrating their passing and their life. Some of you could be needed help and you're getting the support you want. It just shows different things. But ultimately, I see a new passion igniting, number one. Then I'm seeing a new project that's starting, that's giving you abundance, like the beginning of success and the beginning of material possessions and money and prosperity all coming in. 3 beginnings, like 1, 2, 3. Again, you know how you had 3 paths here? 1, 2, 3 doorways and 3 new beginnings, one more spectacular than the other one. And each and every one of them will give you some sort of success, fertility in a project, whatever you're doing, whatever you need. I also see a magical wand here, and this magical wand shows that it's like a wish wand where your desires are granted. And they're not nominating how many wishes you have. Like you can probably get a lot of your wishes, emotional wishes, goals, dreams, all coming true, and you are going to be absolutely amazed, incredible. Now you got to be very careful about something. It's shown here so clearly. You've got to be careful if you are given the wrong advice. Very important. If there's wrong advice being given to you, any advice given to you, just get a second one to be 100%. Because I feel like this advice could cause a lot of problems. This came again, another warning. There was a warning before, and now there's another one, not to take risk. Before I said, now I'm seeing wrong advice. So you might be going to a financial advisor, or you might be dealing with somebody who wants to give you a loan for a business or something, whatever it is. Try to get second and third opinions so that there won't be a big loss. Please make sure you know this. This is really big, and this has got chains. Like it could be a chain of reaction where the loss might be of a big magnitude. So very important that you check the advice you're given. Happiness is going to be your priority. You want to reach to a level of happiness where there will be no more headaches and no more problems, and that's why you're setting boundaries with those people who do cause trouble in your life. And you are right when it comes to someone that you keep seeing and you know that, okay, so there is someone in your life that you know this person matters a lot to you and you matter to them. So you are going to be right in your decisions in regard to that person. But there is a question that you wonder every now and then, as though, like, are they real? Is this person real? Do they think about me? Is there are their feelings sincere with me? I do feel like there is something to do with holding, like you want to be held by this person, some sort of embracing, hugging is needed. But freedom, it's so sad. I'm seeing freedom is that question, freedom, and then question. It's as though your freedom is that question. It's as though you're not free to see this person, but there is romance blooming. Very bizarre. This person is attentive and they're affectionate, but maybe, I feel like, again, there's that freedom issue. Maybe you're not free to see each other. Maybe there's a distance that you're not seeing each other. Maybe there's someone there that's blocking this, but there are declarations of love. There are declarations of love, those powerful words that, you know, you mean a lot to me, I care about you, I love you, all that. Those powerful words are, there's powerful declarations. You know, you feel like you're connected to this person, and this person feels like they know you all their life, that you're part of their life, you've been part of them, and yet you don't know them. It's that kind of a connection. It is going to be so powerful, my dear Taurus. You are going to be overwhelmed. Now, I'll just get this. Here, the one that I'm going to... although I'm not finished yet, there is a little bit more left. Oh, yes, I forgot. The part where I see the signs. Okay. I'm just concerned about time now. I'm doing okay. All right. My dear viewers, do support me in watching the videos till the end, or letting them run without stopping them as I'm going slow. I've slowed down over the years and I can't do them fast enough. And there is some sort of like a problem and penalties that go with algorithms and technical matters of videos that are over 15 minutes. There's issues when they're stopped in the middle. So please support me in watching it through, or if you can't watch it through, you're busy or you get bored, just let it run its course and it ends. Just if you care about supporting me, that would mean the world to me. Just let the videos continue on without being stopped. I'm seeing here, you won't believe it, 1, 2, 3, 4 water bearers, the Aquarius. 4 Aquarians. Wow, Aquarius, the highest level, and Aquarius doesn't go with Taurus. That's shocking. Why I say that? Taurus being earth energy and Aquarius being air energy. So air, it does change the way you, Taurus, think, but you do get ideas from this person, you get inspired by this person, but in a relationship, it doesn't usually do well long term, because there's always disruption in the way of expression, one to another. So earth disrupts air, air disrupts earth, but air, it does need earth more than earth needs air, okay? So Taurus doesn't need Aquarius as much as Aquarius needs Taurus for foundation and stability. Very important. But you are consumed and overwhelmed in the month of January with someone who has got a lot of Aquarius in them. Now, Aquarius, 4 of them, and there are 2 Gemini. So they might be very good talkers. This person is a very good talker, because Gemini is communication, so a good communicator. Now, there could be fire energy, and that could be what's getting you closer to this person. Fire energy here, very strong. And the fire I'm seeing strong is Leo. Leo here, very strong. Strong Leo. There's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 lions. Leo, Sagittarius. Oh yeah, there's 3 Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, and 3 Aries. This is a lot. There's a lot of fire. There could be double fire in this person, and that would be understandable if you are infatuated or consumed with someone of air energy and they've got, of course, fire in them. That would be explainable, because then I can understand, because Earth, you, my dear Taurus, you are Earth. You are in such a need of warmth, fire, regeneration. So yes, if you have met an air energy, or if you're dealing with an energy that have fire, fire regenerates you, and you need fire. Fire needs you as their foundation also. So it is practically your soulmate, fire. So because maybe there's a lot of air energy in this person, that's why you might be clashing. But again, when it's you, everything is spectacular. Whatever they say, it moves you. It's all fantastic. But don't forget, long term, it doesn't go well, because that what overwhelms you now later on becomes a very hard way of accepting expression. The communication becomes a problem. But that's not important. I'm just talking long term. Short term, fantastic. It's just spectacular. Sensuality, love, passion, romance, everything is going to be booming. Now, there's earth energy also here. There could be somebody else, or could be the same person who might have earth energy. Virgo, I'm seeing 2 Virgo, 3 Capricorn. 1, 2, 3 Capricorn. Wow. And no Taurus. They don't have any Taurus. So you are the Taurus, of course. The 3rd one in the earth energy. But I'm seeing Virgo and Capricorn more than anything else. I'm also seeing water energy here. Very strong. 3 Pisces, 1 Scorpio, 1 Cancer, and that tells me that water energy is also there. So you might be meeting someone with water energy and earth, You could be leaving someone that might be earth energy with not water, maybe earth energy with fire. You might be leaving earth energy with fire. No, you would never leave that. You might be leaving an air energy with the earth, and then water energy with air. You might be leaving a relationship like that and moving into fire and earth with a little bit of air. That could be possible. Okay, so when I say fire, earth, air with elements, I'm talking about Aquarius, because it was a lot of Aquarius there, a lot of Leo, fire, and there was 3 Capricorn, earth. Very important. And water, we had Pisces and then Scorpio, Cancer, but there was more Pisces, 3 Pisces. Okay. Now, Chinese astrology. Now, for those of you who don't know much about Chinese astrology is the year you're born, and it does mean a lot. It is very powerful. In fact, sometimes it's more powerful than the Western astrology, but it hasn't been spoken about, hasn't been taught much. There isn't that much understanding of the Chinese astrology. I personally use it as I use it because I have a very strong, old, ancient way of looking at things that are not written. They're being not hand delivered, verbally delivered from person to person, from generations over 6,000 years. And this is to do with my culture and my background. And what I'm saying about this is that I converted that to the Chinese. And I use the Chinese as a means to get to you. For example, if I talked about that particular element that I know that represents the 3 monkeys that I'm seeing here, 3 monkeys, 1, 2, 3, Chinese year of the monkey, I use it, and the element that it's very hard to explain. You've just got to trust me. I can't explain it. So when I say Chinese year of the monkey, I mean it. You've got to really know what year you're born. And the Chinese year of the monkeys are endless. There's so many of them. I can't really name them. I do feel the monkey here is very strong. I also feel the dragon is here very strong. And I see the rat here very strong. Chinese year of the monkey, the soulmate of the monkey is the dog. Is this, wait a minute. Let me just no, it's the cat. Sorry, the rabbit. And the ox buffalo. So there's 3 monkeys here. If it's yourself or the person, your soulmate are those that I said, the buffalo and the cat. Then there is a dragon. Chinese year of the dragon, and the dragon's soulmate is the pig, and the other one I think is the horse. No, sorry, it's not the horse. Don't worry about that. I'll just give you one soulmate, so it won't be hard for me to go through this quickly. So, but there is a Chinese year of the dragon. If it's yourself or the person, their soulmate is the pig, Chinese year of the pig. Then I've got the rat here, and the rat's soulmate is the goat, and there's 3 rats here. So if you are born the Chinese year of the rat, your soulmate is the goat. Then I see the Chinese year of the cat, which was the soulmate of the monkey that we saw, the 3 monkeys. There's 3 rabbits here, or cats. So that's that one. And if it's yourself or the person, then we've got the roosters. There's 2 roosters, 1, 2. Chinese year of the rooster. The rooster goes beautifully with the monkey, but they're not soulmates. The soulmate of the rooster is the dragon. Is that right? Yes, the dragon is the soulmate of the rooster. Now, then we've got the ox buffalo here. The ox buffalo's soulmate is the monkey and the horse. Then we have Chinese year of the snake, and the snake's soulmate is the dog and the rat. Okay, now that I've done this, I'm just going to go now through this very quickly. Time is running, and I'm running late as always. Not all as it seems. Okay, not all as it seems. So I got this message, which was really bizarre. Something is not all as it seems, as though there's hidden agendas. So you got to be very careful. I saw this here. Be very careful. And also there was deception. There was things that you had to be careful of. There was advice that was wrong. You got to be careful. So not all as it seems. Okay. Now, there's money tree. I was given a money tree. Money will be growing. A lot of abundance coming your way, my dear Taurus. March is going to make a big impact in your life. Something happens in March. There is something direct and to the point that's taking place. Somebody is really appreciating you. You are being appreciated. Something about your own business. Something to do with that direct where you may be not an entrepreneur. In between, maybe you are the one that's going to be direct, the owner of this business, and the runner, that you might run this business, something like that, but your own business. Chinese year of the snake here, big time. It's impacting your life on a high scale. If you are born in the Chinese year of the dog, then the snake is your soulmate. If you are born in the Chinese year of the rat, there were 3 rats here, the snake is your soulmate. But the snake is all about love and healing and peace and spirituality. So the snake, or it could be someone born in the Chinese year of the snake that will be you might be going in business with. That is possibility. Okay, you must see something. You must see something, whatever it is. I don't know, you'll understand something about nuts. Maybe you're eating too much nuts, or maybe that you have an allergy and you got to know the allergy is to do with nuts, or maybe you need to bring nuts into your life. True lover or true love. You are going to meet someone that's going to be spectacular, true love, and something about a coffee cup. You might go out to coffee together, and it might be your true love, or you need to watch the coffee cups, because it will tell you about true love. And happiness. Happiness is there also. Something about being fit, physically healthy, taking care of your health, maybe joining a gym, perhaps joining a swimming center where you can do swimming, aerobic in water. You can do anything to keep to keep yourself fit and physically healthy. Someone needs your understanding. Very important that you understand where they're coming from and what they're going through. They really need your understanding. Now I'm going to go through the numbers. Oh, I thought I could see with the glasses, but I can't. Okay, the glasses are not even working towards my writing. It's so small. N. We've got the letter N for Nina, Nelly, Nancy, Nicole, Nicholas, and Norman. Then I've got G, 2 G's. G for Georgia, G for Gina, G for Gabrielle. Then I've got C for Conrad, C for Clint, C for Christopher, C for Cindy, Cecil. Hello, Cecil. Then I've got Y for Yasin, Y for Yasmin, Y for Yulia, Y for Yolanda. I got that twice, Y given to me. Then I got the letter T, twice again, letter T for Tina, Tanya, Timothy, Taylor, Tony. Then I got B for Biblina, B for Bernadette, B for Bernard, Bob, and Barry. Then I got X for X-Trail, X for X-rays. L for love, L for Linda, L for Larry, L for Lauren. Then I've got, wait a minute, sorry, my dear viewers. I gotta put the glasses on now. I'm desperate. Is that a G? Oh my goodness, yes, it's a G. I made a mistake with the first one that I said G. It was also S, actually, S. So G is there, G for George and Gina and Georgia. That goes the way it was. But S is here also, S for Stephen, S for Stella, S for Sophia. All right, now the numbers, I'm given number 2 and number 7 and number 6. Let's talk about number 7. Chinese year of the horse, freedom. Spiritual enlightenment and freedom. Freedom, I had freedom everywhere here. 7 is connected to people that are born in July, which are Cancerians and Leos. And 7, up to 7 months. No, sorry, from the time you see this up to July. July is going to be impacting your life also. There's going to be a lot of spiritual alignment and a lot of freedom. It's going to be long term. Then I've got number 6 connected to the snake. Again, we had the snake here. Chinese year of the snake. A lot of spirituality, a lot of healing from love, because of love. Love will heal the way. 6 is also connected to June. People that are born in June are usually Gemini or Cancer. Again, we've got Cancer twice. Then we've got number 6 is connected to, from the time you see this reading up to 6 months, up to June, there's going to be a lot of love and a lot of healing in every way, because of love and due to love. How beautiful is that? My dear viewers, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Do give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to support me by seeing the video through, letting it run without stopping it. That will help me big time, and I would appreciate that. Please share with me your stories, what resonates with you, what you liked and what you didn't like, or whatever you want to share. Happy to read from you and look forward to that. I wish you abundance of blessings in these holidays, a lot of safety, a lot of love, a lot of light, and a lot of blessings. Namaste.